a special promo. As you know, we do the promos over here. But this is a special promo. So this might be a little bit longer than usual, but this is a special promo because this is a promo celebrating our 50th episode in season 7 of the Illuminati Radio podcast. Yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? When you see Illuminati Radio podcast, we ain't just that startup company. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just, you know what I'm saying, them regular podcasters, you know what I'm saying, with no direction, with no focus, you know what I'm saying, and just you know what I'm saying, just on one platform. No, 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 no. We are literally right next to the big boys, and we didn't sacrifice anything to get right next to the big boys. You know what I'm saying? We right next to your Joe Buttons on on the podcast platforms. We right next to your, you know what I'm saying? Whatever podcast you listen to that is a sold out satanic scumbag, we're right next to them, and we didn't sell out. We on episode 50, people. We done reached episode 50, a mile marker. You know what I'm saying? A big accomplishment. Season 7, people. Season 7. As you know, Jubilee represents new, you know what I'm saying? Out with the old, in with the new. And we're going into a new season, people. We're going to season 8.
Oh,
8 represents
Dad,
what?
actually, you want to know some? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Continue, because as you're going on, I gotta post
Okay.
as you're reading, I gotta post the new episode onto the
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Season 7. 7 represents perfection, but we're going into season 8. Season 8. The number 8 represents the circle of life. So we continue to bring you the news, the breaking news, the uncut raw news. We continue to bring you this every day as we go into season 8. Remember, we are right now, we at season 7, episode 50. The very next episode that is going to drop is going to drop in season 8. 8 represents a circle of life. You know what I'm saying? So with number 8, we are going to continue to bring you this content uncut raw whenever you need the news. You know what I'm saying? The truth in news. Whatever going on in the news, you best believe we are going to broadcast it on the podcast, and you will have it, and you will see it, and it will be available to you to listen to it and share it. Make sure and brothers and sisters, make sure you share the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Share it to your personal Facebook pages, your personal, you know what I'm saying, whatever social media platforms you're on. Share it to that platform. You know what I'm saying? Let others know what. Let others know that, you know what I'm saying, what podcast you listening to. Let let others know that we are Illuminati Radio. Let others know this. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. We do this every day. You know what I'm saying? Bringing you this truth and news. You know what I'm saying? Also, hey, tap on them like buttons, people. Tap on those like buttons as you guys tune in over here. You know what I'm saying? Don't just view the content. Don't just watch the screen. You know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen or tap that like button, people. You know what I'm saying? Get us in the algorithm. Because we got to where we at on the podcast. throughout all the censorship, throughout all the censorship that we have been censored, we still made it. And we are still up in the top 100 in the podcast sphere, and we in the top 7 on Apple. With all of the censorship, you know what I'm saying? We still here. There is no other podcast that's independent. We are truly independent. Independent, Hebrew owned and operated. You know what I'm saying? We don't get no help from the Ashkenazis. We don't get no endorsements from the Ashkenazis controlled podcasters. We get endorsed from the Most High. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, we at episode 50, people. You know what I'm saying? We're at episode 50. What we're gonna show you, some screenshots. You know what I'm saying? These screenshots we're gonna show you is our achievements in the podcast arena. The screenshots that we show you is our progress in the podcast arena. No other independent black-owned podcaster can tell you that they achieved what we are achieving as we speak. No other podcaster can tell you that. And we're about to show you. But by the way, we dropped our 50th episode. You know what I'm saying? Our 50th episode, you can catch it. Look on the YouTube community tab. The 50th episode is on the YouTube community tab. You know what I'm saying? We got the rapper Cash Out. You know what I'm saying? He just got, you know what I'm saying, found guilty of the RICO. You know what I'm saying? So we did that report. The rapper Cash Out, the Atlanta rapper Cash Out, you know what I'm saying, just found guilty of the RICO. We did that. That's on the podcast. We also did, you know what I'm saying, Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp, you know what I'm saying, of the Shannon Sharp podcast, where he lied and told you that he's about to sell his podcast, well, what you guys think is his, for $15 million. But we just uncovered a bombshell that the podcast is not his. So you cannot sell what's not yours. So we just dropped that bombshell. That's on the podcast as well. And the other one is Jay-Z responds to the maternity test that that the judge granted for his son. You know what I'm saying? And we dropped that podcast. That's right now. That's the 50th episode. You know what I'm saying? You can get on that podcast by clicking on the link in the community tab of this channel. Go to the community tab of this channel, click on that link, that'll take you straight to the podcast. Straight to the podcast. Before we show you our achievements, you know what I'm saying, on this 50th episode, season 7, as we go into season 8, you know what I'm saying, before we show you our achievements, we're going to get to your question, your comments.
Question, comments. Let's see what we got here. Richie Cortez says, is Unk geeked? Unk? Who the fuck is Unk? Who are you talking about?
What do you say?
Who the fuck are you? Pause, hold up, cause we're on YouTube right now. I'm gonna put this down. Who unked? Who's unk? Answer that question. Isania Pola says, Ola.
We must be Latina.
Samia Sam says hi. Richie Cortez says, "Don't do this, Uncle." That's the end of the comments. But Sammy Samuel's playing games right now.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna show you, what we're about to show you first, is the different platforms that our podcast is on. See, we ain't no just startup podcast. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook. We ain't just on YouTube. We ain't the startup podcast. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna show you some of our achievements, the platform that we are streaming on, the platform that you can catch us on. You know what I'm saying? We're not just on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Although we love Spotify, that's why we always promote Spotify. But we own a lot of other podcasts, a lot of other platforms as well. So, without further ado,
let me just show you something really quick. Alright? Just because we're promoting on YouTube, right? Don't think that we're just on YouTube. Alright? I'm about to show you this phone right now. You see that? Hold on. I need cleared up. Cleared up. That's all the different platforms that we are on. The top one is Apple.
the top one is Apple. You see that? What other
Apple.
podcasters do you know that's independent can tell you that they are on Apple?
Okay? We're on Apple. Okay? Apple for you know what? Because it was blurry. Right? I'm gonna read out to you. I'm gonna read out. We have Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast.
41.1%.
41.1% of viewers on Apple Podcast. Illuminati Radio is up there. 41.1 viewers on Apple Podcast. What independent podcast do you know can tell you this? Can honestly show you this? You know what I'm saying? See, we come with receipts. We ain't just start a podcast. The next one?
Now I can't come up with the email that they sent us, but we are also number 7 on ad-free search podcast on Apple. That goes hand in hand with Apple.
And also on Apple Podcast, we are also ranked in number 7 in the ranking of the Apple Podcast Network. We're ranked number 7. We got 41.1% viewers on Apple Podcast. What other independent podcast do you know can say this and show you receipts?
Okay.
Next one.
Next one. Number 16% on Spotify.
Spotify, we got 16% of viewership on Spotify. What other remember, this is all organic. We don't get paid by the elites. We don't get endorsed by the elites. You know what I'm saying? This is all organic. You know what I'm saying? Organic viewership.
We're not monetized. We don't get paid. No.
Exactly.
No.
What independent podcasts you know that can show you these receipts? 6 feet, 41.1% of viewership on Apple Podcasts, 16% on Spotify. Go ahead.
Continue on. Personal web browser, which means people looked us up. 9.2%.
So these are people that searched us up, people that looked us up on their personal web browser. We got nine, you said 9%?
9.2.
9.2% of viewership on their personal browser. Them just looking us up on, looking up our podcast. What other independent, you know what I'm saying, podcasters do you know can show you these receipts? You know what I'm saying? So,
Want to continue?
so when I say, if you have a business or product or service, and you want to advertise your business or product or service on our Illuminati Radio Podcast Network, we show you the receipts. We got the traffic. So, you know what I'm saying? We got the viewership. So, if you want to advertise, you know what I'm saying, the best place to advertise is on our podcast.
Hold up. You're gonna like this one. Guess what we got Spotify for creators. Guess what number?
What number?
Everybody, the number everybody's scared of. The number everybody's scared of.
What is that?
Number 6.
Number 6.
6% viewers on Spotify creators.
6% viewers on Spotify creators. So that means other podcasts, 6% of other podcasters is even tuning in to us. These are receipts that these other independent podcasters can't show you. We showing you right here on season 7, episode 50 of the Illuminati Radio Podcast. We showing you receipts. What's the next one?
Next one. We got podcast addicts. 2.4.
Podcast addicts. We got 2.4% viewership. Oh, 3.4% viewership on Podcast Addicts. That's another platform. These are receipts. These are receipts, people. And this is all organic. This is not being propped up by the elites. This is all blood, sweat, and tears. You know, the hard work and perseverance how we got this. Go ahead.
I know a lot of you are on this one, which is why I'm sad that we are such a low percentage on this one. We should actually be the highest on this one. But we got Google Podcast.
Google Podcast.
We got, how much we got on that? We got 2.3. Why?
2.3%
Why?
on Google Podcast. You know
Why?
why? Because I guess because they, instead of tuning into us on podcast, they watch us on YouTube. That's why. They watch us on YouTube instead of the podcast. And that's why, Google owns YouTube.
Oh, you right.
So that's why we don't think low, because they watch us on YouTube instead of the podcast on Google. But these are receipts. But even that, What other independent podcast can tell you that they got 3.2% viewership? None. None. None at all. You know what I'm saying? So even on Google, we doing good. And this, like I said, this is like content.
And
Like
then
content,
and
the
then
big
on the
one.
others, right? Because there are
Uh,
others, right?
oh,
Got
and
this.
these are all of the other podcast platforms because we forget about tune in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And all the other,
all the ones that's not named.
all the other ones is not named.
Guess how many percent is that?
How much?
22.
22. Because we also on iHeartRadio. That falls into that other. iHeartRadio, you know what I'm saying? Tune in, you know what I'm saying? And all the other ones that we did not mention, we are on those other platforms as well. What we on at least at least 75 to 100 platforms. At least. And with all that being said, what about these other independent podcasters? They cannot say that they're doing better than us.
Listen,
And
listen.
they can't show you with receipts. We
Yeah,
showing you with
they
receipts.
can show you videos,
Yeah.
but what I just read, as a matter of fact, here, just so, 'cause I read to you guys, but this is exactly what I read. I gotta make it clear too. I gotta make it clear. So
Yeah.
let me clear for you guys. Let me clear for you guys. Hold up. So it was from our. You can't see it, but the number's right there, and you can't see that either. It's blurry. It's blurry, but it's there. The numbers is there. The graph is there. Everything is there. There's the proof. I got the
So,
proof,
so check this
bro.
out. So check this out. So when we drop these promo videos and letting YouTube know that we dropped the podcast, we don't have to do this. You know, we trust me, we do not have to let YouTube know that we are dropping a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because when we drop a podcast, we got all the other podcast platforms and the followers on those other platforms tuning in as they drop. You know what I'm saying?
They
We
already
it,
subscribed. They
it should
already
be a
got the bell
privilege.
button. They already notified.
Exactly. It should be a privilege, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, for us to give you notification that we dropping a podcast.
And
But we,
this is the Jubilee.
yeah. Remember, we don't have to come on here.
So we're being extra generous
Right.
today.
So don't think that we just some startup podcasters. We just woke up today and said, let's start a podcast. No, we've been doing this and we are up there with the big boys and rank up high with the big boys.
As a matter of fact, I'm so generous. I'm about to put my phone on the charger just so it don't die. Just so I keep this live going. That's
Yeah.
how generous
Yeah.
I am.
Make sure you guys hit them like buttons, tap on those like buttons, people. Double tap your screen or tap on those like buttons. Get us in the algorithms over here. Because like I said, we don't have to, you know what I'm saying, do these promos. Because when we drop a podcast, Apple, you know what I'm saying, is lovely. 41.1% viewership. You know what I'm saying? Actually, also, we are also ranked at number 7 in Apple. So, they tap on the like button, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget, people, we also got for all you people that got a prayer line number. That prayer line number is 310, that's 365, that's 6816, that's 310, that's 68616. Oh yeah. Also, Brother Israel, put the Bible, the community tab as well.
Dad,
So,
we might have to end this. We might have to end this early.
are we gonna end it?
Yeah, we might have to end this early before we don't have this clip.
Oh yeah, the battery's low.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're about to bounce. You know what I'm saying? The podcast is the link is in the community tab. Click on that link in the community tab. You know what I'm saying? Check out the podcast on Rapper Cash Out and you know what I'm saying, Club Shay and Jay Z right there in the community tab. Click on that link, that takes you to the podcast. When you get over there, make sure you hit that follow button while you're over there. You know what I'm saying? We got to go because the battery's about to go dead. Um, Listen, do you have that time for reports? I know reports.
Last words, last words. Any comments? Any comments? Just leave them. I'll answer them. Phone's dying. I will definitely get to them. I just need to charge my phone. But definitely any questions, any comments, I'm glad to answer them. Me and Pastor Michael Smith will be glad to answer them. But like I said, we want to preserve this content, so we gotta go. All right, and we are gonna be out.